What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Wait a minute. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. I actually rented this one because I wasn't able to see it in theaters, and I wasn't really sure what to make of it because reviews were like all over the place. But it seemed kind of weird, so I wanted to see it, and I actually liked it so much. I ended up going out after I rented it and buying it. Um, this movie is about a doctor played by Colin Farrell who lost a patient some time ago, and he's kind of trying to make up for that loss by spending time with the son of the man who died, and the two have this really odd relationship. And then he ends up introducing the kid to his family, and they have a weird relationship. Everybody has a weird relationship. Pretty soon it becomes clear that this young man is haunted by the loss of his father, and he wants to make things even with this doctor. And essentially, what he wants is he either wants the doctor to leave his family and come and be with his mom and start a new family, or he wants one of the doctor's family members to die as like a sacrifice. And this leads into this weird illness that takes over the doctor's family, and it just kind of goes from there. I don't want to give away too much. This movie is really weird. It's kind of dark, but to me, it's hilarious. If you've seen other movies by this filmmaker, like The Lobster, you know that like the dialogue is really stilted and strange. The characters are kind of deadpan and lifeless. The, I kind of feel like this is the closest thing you could get to like mannequins who mysteriously came to life and just started living like humans, and they don't really know what to do or how to interact with each other, so they're just doing the best they can. That's kind of what this is like. It seems very well written and it's very smart, but it's just very everything's dead inside. Essentially, there's very little emotion in this. When there should be emotion, there's no emotion. When there's not really a big call for emotion, sometimes there's emotion. It's just a really interesting, strange movie. It's got good performances, but they're so deadpan. I mean, some people are going to watch this and say this is complete garbage. The performers are barely doing anything, and the story doesn't make any sense. And I can see that completely. But I like weird movies, and this was definitely an oddball flick. And I don't think it's some kind of like high art masterpiece. I think they try way too hard. The Lobster got the balance between like being weird, but not just being weird for weird's sake. Like, it all was very effective. This movie rockets it into the stratosphere. It's super bizarre just to be bizarre. Some people are going to hate that. I think it was actually hilarious and adds to the entertainment value of the movie. I really had a lot of fun with this one. I thought it was so goofy. Not a lot of recent movies, like, after I watch them, I want to immediately see them again. Like, I just rented this, and then, like, a few days later, I was like, I've got to get this, I've got to have this in my collection, so I went and picked it up. The Blu-ray looks really nice. It's only got one extra. It's something, I don't know, it looks like a featurette. I wasn't really interested in the extras. I just wanted to see the movie again. So it's not a loaded disc, but you do get the Blu-ray and the digital copy. The transfer looks really nice. It's a brand new movie, so of course it's going to look, really, really nice. It's hard to recommend this movie, but I would say anybody who likes unusual or offbeat movies should at least give it a chance. If you like kind of really, really dark comedy or drama, I don't know if it's supposed to be funny. To me, it was hilarious, but I can see other people would be extremely depressed by it. But I thought it was just a really fun, ridiculous movie, and I'm sure other people will find it to be like this moving piece of art, and other people will find it to be a not so moving piece of garbage. So I mean, it's kind of, it's always subjective, but this is especially subjective. I recommend The Killing of a Sacred Deer. I thought it was a really interesting movie, but definitely probably rent it before you just blind buy it into your collection, unless you've seen The Lobster and anything else by this director, and then maybe you'll have an idea of what to go on. So if you like The Lobster, I think you'll like this, even though it tries a little too hard. But anyway, that's my review of The Killing of a Sacred Deer. I really liked it. If you want to read my full write-up of it, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, for hundreds and hundreds of reviews, including this one. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon. I'm also on Letterboxd now if you want to follow there. You can if you go to Letterboxd, a lot of times you can see the movies that I've watched and reviewed, but I haven't gotten around to doing the videos on yet, so you can kind of get a heads up on what's coming out. But the best way you can help me out, as always, is just to hit that sub button. Free, easy, direct way to support me and help me to continue to create content no matter what YouTube throws in my path. They always have some new goal I have to reach in order to be able to get decent exposure and monetize my videos, but whatever, I'm not bitter. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.